Okay, I've decided to do my little research thing over the Amish. There are several different kind of groups, more or less, of them spread out over the country, but this is kind of the general overview of them. Um, so they're predominantly Christian community, living in the U.S. I'm going to say this word wrong, rural areas. They are more of a collective culture whenever it comes down to it. They believe that the community is at the heart of their life and faith, um, and just everything that they do is together and as a community. Um, they don't use any kind of outside help, National Guard or anything else, or even insurance. They don't. They don't use it. Um, they are definitely more of a collectivism kind of group. There was no explicit information whenever it came down to the higher low context communication. From my understanding, they are just very forward with their words, but I very well could be wrong on that. Um, they don't they don't they don't necessarily not believe in it, but they don't use any kind of modern technology. Example, cars, electricity, telephones. All of that is kind of outside of their uh, group. Anything really from the outside world, they don't mess with. It's all just within the actual community, within family, and just by themselves. Their main goal is just to be closer to God and be closer as a community. And they believe that through community, they can be closer to God. There are some groups that believe that technology is inherently evil, but that's not accurate with every single individual Amish group. Um, they follow the same holidays as other Christians. Um, they don't have any explicit nonverbal behaviors that are unique to their specific culture. Um, and the main thing that I would be worried about visiting this culture is that everything is very much peaceful and just respectful within itself. They don't like to cause conflict or anything else. They also, something that I did find very interesting, is that there's no really central authority, and um, they don't mess around with any kind of violence. Anything that well, of course I didn't say it. Anything that shows power over someone else is frowned upon. Um, I think the biggest thing that I would be worried about it would be disrespecting the group and just how everything is kind of old timey in a way as far as being basic with the technology and lack of cars and the lack of cars essentially.